Okay, so you just talked a lot about the certification projects that are coming up, and obviously those are potentially the biggest projects that any community can deal with, which is why they happen every 40, 50 years. But what, in the context of these projects, what do you think will be the most intrusive on the lives of the residents? And shudder, will extensive scaffolding be a major part of this project? And will the scaffolding go up on building B and C simultaneously?
Okay. I know you don't want to hear this, but yes, there is extensive scaffolding that will be done.
No!
Think of it this way. You have your 3 buildings. We need to do concrete restoration on the outside of the building. We need to paint the outside of the building. Really, the only way to get to paint the outside of the building is from a scaffold. Now, when I say a scaffold, I mean it is, and I'll use my orange cup here, it is a swing that goes on the outside of the building. And it goes down. There's ropes that come from the roof and drop down. It is not that we're building a solid scaffold that is always there, and it's gonna look like, I don't know if you remember, in New York City, when you see the buildings encased in steel. No. That is not how it is, okay? It is a swing that there's ropes that come down, and every day, at the end of the day, those scaffolds either stay at the bottom or stay at the top, depending on what the situation is.
That's awesome.
Right.
I'll interject that.
However, you asked what is the most bothersome to everybody out here? This is very bothersome because think of it this way. If this is your balcony right here, and we're working on the top floor, every balcony on that entire drop, we're gonna call it the drop, if you get my drift,
Yeah.
will be closed access. So it is the most, in my opinion, hard for the residents because they have this beautiful balcony, they have a beautiful window, it's beautiful outside. They cannot open their window, it will be locked from the outside. They cannot open their balcony, it will be locked from the outside.
But is that just, like you said, at the end of the day, it comes down? Can they go out on their terrace at the end of the day, or these are closed for the duration of the project?
These are closed for the duration of just that one drop.
That line, right?
Yes, that line. So what we do is we have, and let me do this. I think should make it significantly easier.
And while you're drawing that, so if you're working on line 12, line 11 will not have their terraces encumbered or covered.
Yes, unless we can do 12 and 11 at the same time.
Right.
But normally what happens is here's your building here, and we are going to set up a swing. Let's say we're going to swing it right here. And this is a box with people standing in it that are held by ropes. These ropes go all the way to the floor. So as you see, it is a safety concern. We cannot allow anybody on this balcony while we're working because the safety lines are there. And also because if we're working here and debris, which could fall,
yes,
there's an area down here where nobody can come because it's a construction site.
Right.
So at the end of the day, the ropes will still be there.
Right.
So you cannot get on your balcony. However, we're going to go up, mark our building, go all the way to the bottom. Then we're going to go back up again, chip out whatever's bad, and then we're going to go all the way to the bottom again. Then we're going to go back up again, fix, paint.